Well, hey, Journey Church. Good morning. I know over the last couple days you've received a lot of videos from us, but since we can't be together physically, I think this is the next best thing. And so, obviously, there is a lot going on around us right now. If the pandemic wasn't enough over the last 2.5 months, we are now experiencing hatred and anger and sadness through racism and through rioting and looting, and it's hit really, really close home to most of us. And like you, I don't even know where to begin, and it breaks my heart. But as I mentioned in my sermon yesterday, I believe the only thing that we can do is pray that God's kingdom would come down to earth and that each and every one of us would be united in the unity that comes from Jesus Christ, that we are all one and that we are all in this thing called life together. And so I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things because I think they're the only things that I know what to do in times like these. Number one is be the church. And even though we're not together as a church, we are still the church. And so as you go to work, as you stand in line at the grocery store, as you interact with those people around you, love people. Don't give people your opinion or your thoughts or where you stand. Just love people right where they're at and show the love of Jesus Christ. And the more and more we do that as a church individually, the more and more the hope of Jesus is witnessed and experienced by many, many people. That's all I can do. That's all we can do is just love people right where they're at. The second thing that I think we can do is pray. Maybe pray like we've never prayed before for our world, for our country, for our church. And so we want to give you that opportunity in a very crystal clear way. Every Tuesday night during this pandemic, we have prayed together on Zoom, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. But I'm going to ask you specially to gather together as a church tomorrow night on Zoom. And you can find that Zoom link in your church emails. We're going to send out another one just in case you have lost that or forgotten that. If you're watching this video and you have not received any emails from us as a church, you can go to journeychurchdupage.org and subscribe to our email subscriptions. But tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we're asking as many people as possible to come together on Zoom at 7 p.m. For a church prayer time. You won't be asked to pray, but we believe that there is power in prayer. And I don't know about you, but that's one thing I know I can do. I can pray for our world and for our country and for all the brokenness and sadness and mess that we're experiencing right now. So I'm going to ask you, will you join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on Zoom? Look for those Zoom links on your emails. Join us 7 p.m. as we pray together and ask God to intercede and heal our wounds and heal our brokenness. Have a great Monday. Hopefully see you tomorrow on Zoom at 7 p.m.